A song when I was 17. It was a very good year. But when Shirley and I were 28, it was a very good year because we moved to Charleston and met Tex and Maxine. After we met Tex and Maxine, the roller coaster hasn't stopped. You've always been there. You've always been here to give us advice as well, and we appreciate it so much. You've been there to be a good example for us. We appreciate that very much. You've been there in the good times and the not so good times. And we appreciate you and we love you so much for that. Thank you. I knew Tex's brother Billy long before I knew Tex, but I know Tex because they're just alike, both of them. Thank you all so much for being here for us.
Is there anyone else just about the bus to make a comment about Nanny? About Nanny and Papa?
I hope I get here without crying. I moved here 11 years ago from Michigan. The very first person I met was Maxine. She came up to me, she introduced herself to me, and she was my surrogate mother. She introduced me to people, she took me to ladies' retreat. I'm sorry, I'm going to cry. She's just very special. And one day Tex asked me to work for him. He's probably sorry for that now, but they're wonderful people. When I went to the Ronald McDonald House, they took a family and they never met and kept this family from out of town at their home. And they still have contact with that family, we all do. They're just a wonderful example of a Christian couple. And I thank you for welcoming me to be your family.
Well, I'm sure I'm startling my family by being out here, but because, as most of you know, I'm a man of few words. Very quiet, reserved. I do have to say this about parents, that I do love them, and I think I speak for my family when I say that. And I got an email message the other day from Maxine. And for those of you who don't know, we provide email service. And for two of her daughters anyway, if I don't get this email straightened out, I need to talk to you about that. But we will get it straightened out, Maxine, and we love you. And I just wanted to express our love and appreciation for our family.
Well, to begin with, how in the world can one man stay with one woman 50 years? I'd like to know the secret. Anyway, I was asked to say something good back in school, and I cried all afternoon. I can't think of nothing. Well, I'd like to say this, that Tex and Maxine has always been there when we need them. And you set a good example. And only one thing I can say is they're great. And I love them very much.
I got a favorite story that I like to tell people about Maxine. The first time I met her, it was the first day I got here. And as I was leaving the building, she introduced herself. She says, I come from Texas, and I just arrived, and she says, I'm the wife of Tex Patton. Oh, I didn't know Tex Patton. But, hey, he was from Texas. So it couldn't be all bad. And I said, oh, he's from Texas. And she says, no, he's from Louisiana. So we didn't want to call it Louise.
and many happy memories of both of you and what you've meant to our physical family and our church family. I'm sorry. Being an influence for good and an example of the Christian family that you raised together. Being there for happy times and sad times. In mine and Larry's family, and they've been few, and they've been just as far as sad. Being an example of how to rear good children. Singing together at our homes on Saturday night, baby showers at our houses, being so honored that Melissa, when age 5, was asked to be in Linda and Ronnie's wedding, was very special. And sharing in weddings and weddings and weddings and weddings. But we've had many good times together. I've been here since 1959. I probably met them at Duran Avenue many years ago. And they have meant a lot to us, not just physically here as far as our family is concerned, but as far as the church is concerned. We love you very much, and we'll always cherish the good times.
I think Bob Black has an announcement or an award. Well, whatever.
That's mine.
Things never change, do they?
I was hoping the whirlwind would come by and just blow it in my pocket. You know, what do you give to a person that's got everything? You know, you all got everything. You've got family, you've got friends, you've got us. So what do you give to a person? There's nothing really that you can give to somebody. But people here want to show their love to you. In essence, to show you how much they appreciate you. And if you'll just undo these bows, I'll take the green stuff off my
Garage sale, here I go.
A big case of Maxine. We can't tell you how much this really means. I know that, you know, it don't mean as much to you as us to hear our kids talk, you know? But if they don't mean what they say, they ain't coming back to my house. No, I love him. I know that I'm not the person they say, but I try. And I love you. And Maxine and I just really, really appreciate y'all being here for us today. Thank you very much.
We have a little present for our whole from our family, for Nanny and Papa. Yeah. And before all of y'all leave, I would ask that you either get the letter from Michelle, or I've got some up here, a little note from us Patton girls that we would like to give to each one of you that have come and shared this moment with us. Yes, Mama, open it. Oh, yes, and Janie has said, everybody sign the book, and we all do what Janie says.
When are we gonna cut the cake?
It was moved, where is the book? Oh, okay, it's by the cake. Mama, we thought you needed another blender. Yeah, we sold hers in the garage sale.
Oh, it's beautiful, thank you.
It's the beginning of the next 50 years.
It says from Jay and Debbie.
Oh, wow, thanks, y'all.